Hello everyone, it's CodeJourney here today. Today, we are going to create something unique and special. We are going to create text inputs. What is text inputs? Text inputs are text fields where you can enter any text you want in that area. I know it's cool, right? So, just let me click into the article. And yeah, of course we will be making text inputs, but it will not be as advanced on the picture shown above. We will just be making a simple and basic text input. Now below is an example of how a text input should look like. You can type anything inside, or delete, basically you can do any typings inside there. I told you that it's quite cool, but that's not the point today. Today we are going to learn how to create a text input. So first, we will add an input tag. The input is a self-closing tag, that means it's not necessary to add a closing tag for our input code. When you have added the input code, you have noticed that the text input will appear already. Though not yet done. We must specify the input we are currently using, which is text. We must specify it because with input, you can create lots of things, and one of them is creating a text input. So next we add a type attribute and give it a value of text. Now below is an example of how our code should look like. Notice that we have made a text input, but we don't have a starting text, known as placeholder in HTML, in the text input yet. When there's nothing type inside the text input, the placeholder will appear. Now let's get into the topic on how to add a placeholder inside our text input. Actually it's quite simple, we just need to add a new attribute called placeholder. Inside placeholder, we can add the text that we want, and the text we added will be displayed when our text input is empty. Now this is an example of a text input code with placeholder. Now the first checkpoint, which is the tag to make a text input. You know, we discussed its input and using the type attribute, to specify our input. So the answer is input. Now the second checkpoint, what should be the value entered in the type attribute to make the text input? And yay, when we say value, we mean the codes we add inside the attribute. So back to the point, we are making a text input, so our input type is text. We got it right? Now the last checkpoint is asking us to create our own input with a placeholder. The most important part is we must have a placeholder as the question asked to. So first we add our input tag, then we add our type attribute and give it a value text. Then we add a placeholder attribute to give it a placeholder. Now I can freely type anything in the placeholder, there's no specified value in the instruction. Done. That's 3 out of 3. Now this is the end of our video. If you are enjoying this video and learned something new, you are welcome to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, we always provide a free webpage to learn coding, always. Have a nice coding day!